Hello and welcome to Kyle Plays Skyrim Episode 6. When we last left off, I was deciding whether I wanted to go to High Hrothgar or if I wanted to go to Riften. And I decided we're going to go ahead and do High Hrothgar. It's just a lot more into the main quest, and you might find it more interesting. Here's a little side conversation.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. I wish I could make my deliveries more often, but the road's getting dangerous. Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself. Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning. Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll. Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done. Well, there's the occasional wolf pack or stray, but that's all I've ever had to deal with. Shouldn't be a problem for the likes of you. Other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs can be treacherous. I've been to the monastery many times, but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I'd care to. Being masters of the Thu'um, they could kill you by uttering a single word. Well, not that they would. They seem peaceful, but I wouldn't want to provoke them.
And here we go, on our way up to High Hrothgar. We're just basically going to follow the stairs all the way up there, 7,000 of them. So it's going to be a little bit of a trip here. As you approach the first hill here, there's going to be a wolf and a goat. Usually a goat, some kind of animal. Maybe it might be a rabbit, but it's most of the time a goat. And, oop, almost fell off the cliff there. And just quickly dispose of the wolf. I'm going to use my fire magic to keep building it up. And that takes care of that. Grab its pelt. And for my personal amusement, I'm just going to finish off this goat. And nothing on him. Let's continue up the stairs. And the next fight that we're going to have on these stair steps is going to be, well, besides more goats, it looks like. Yeah, more goats. But the next fight that you're going to have on here is an ice wolf, which is actually moderately difficult. Wolves, those ice wolves are not easy to kill like the other one that I just killed there. They have quite a bit more hit points, and they can take a little bit more abuse. And there we go, take care of the goat. That was fun. And onward. Oh, I'll let you listen on a side conversation.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar. I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means. I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way. They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation. Good day.
And up we go. Continuing upward. And right around the hill here is going to be the ice wolf most of the time. I'm going to go into stealth mode and try to pick it off of a couple of arrows. See if I get lucky. And get a few shots off on it. My sneak isn't the most fantastic though. Let's see if we can get this to work though. Creeping, creeping, creeping. Oh, He caught me. He caught me. So I guess plan B is to equip double flames here, and we're gonna let it fight Lydia. Gonna try to let this thing get off of me. There we go. Had trouble getting off the cliff there. And we're just gonna roast it while it's busy trying to gnaw on Lydia. And that takes care of that. Gonna go ahead and get its ice wolf pelt. And up we go. Now, there's actually going to be a fight harder than this on our journey to High Othgard. We're going to actually fight a frost troll here later. But we've got quite a distance to go until we get to that point. Oh, well, another wolf. That's random. Alright. Continuing. And more stairs, more stairs. This is a really boring climb for the most part. But once you make this climb, you never have to do it again. And I'm just going to be killing some wildlife just because I am bored climbing. I mean, who wouldn't be? You try climbing 7,000 stairs. At least some of them are going down. Not very many, though. And continuing along the path. Sprint here a little bit. Make this go a little quicker. And upstairs, downstairs, up some more stairs. And over the cliff. And, oh, up ahead here is a person. I'll let you listen in on this.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar. I was just outside Ivarstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries. Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind. Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years. Until next time.
And she has nothing useful to say, so let's go ahead and continue. And we are getting close to the frost troll here. Our main objective here on the frost troll is just to burn it to death because it's actually weak to fire. I'm going to see if I can get a sneak attack on it first, but more than likely I'm not going to be able to. But the trolls are really slow, but they hit really hard, so you might want to avoid getting hit. And let's go ahead here. I know he's just around the corner here. Is that a dragon? Nah, can't be a dragon. Well, that was a horrible shot. Let's try that again. There we go, we got him. He jumped down, but he's not aware of us yet. Maybe we can get a couple more cheap shots on him before he realizes we're here. That is a dragon. Crap. Well, I hope we're not going to be fighting a a frost troll and a dragon, because this will be one rough fight if we do. And we'll go ahead and get our flames out because Lydia's probably going to take 1 or 2 hits. Burn, burn, burn. And as you can see, I went through my entire mana bar and he's maybe a little more than half alive still. So we'll go ahead and gobble a couple of mana potions here. And pray this dragon doesn't want to intervene. Well, I'm going to need more mana, so I guess I'm going to use my power here. If I can get the right menu. No, not items. There we go, magic. There we go, Highborn. There we go, supercharge my mana. And there is a dragon flying up there. Well, let's worry about this. Hopefully this dragon will decide not to do anything. As our lady is getting pounded into the ground. And there we go. That takes care of the troll. Alright. And I hear a dragon. Is he okay? Maybe we should fight it. Can we hit it? I'm not gonna waste the arrows. Let's go. If it's not gonna want to fight me, I'm not gonna bother it. So onward. Ooh, an arrow. Let's go ahead and get my flames out. And continuing. We're almost there, actually. We just got a little bit more to go. The troll is basically the end, I guess you can call it, the journey to go up there. And this would be one heck of a trip just to drop off some old people some food. But, anywho, we're gonna knock out 2 quests here. The quest to get to High Hrothgar to meet the Greybeards, and the other one was the one that we just picked up in town where we're gonna drop some food supplies off. And up the stairs we go. And I think it's around this bend right here is where the entrance is, I guess you want to call it. Moving along at a moderate pace here. And around the bend, and here is High Hrothgar. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's this bend. Can never remember. It's just such a long trip up here. And here it is. There's High Hrothgar in the distance there. And right up here below the statue is a chest here. We're gonna drop those food supplies that he's given us in here. And it's under your miscellaneous here. There it is. Just drop the supplies on there and that will complete the quest. And we're gonna go ahead and take everything else on the ground here. Just because we had to make this annoying trip up here. A few alchemy materials. Some flowers. Enough in the sacks. Alright, let's go in. And let's go learn a couple more shouts. And the one shout that I am about to get is going to be really helpful. Because it's going to enable us to fight the dragons. And escape that fire breath of theirs. Which is really useful.
So, a dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age. First, let us see if you truly are dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
And we're gonna give him a taste of our voice. As soon as I can pick the right one. There we are.
Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here? We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you. You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say. We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in high Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinnarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves. We are honored to welcome a Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny. That is for you to discover. We can show you the way, but not your destination. You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro.
And time for us to learn our improved shout here. This is the little knockback shout.
But learning a word of power is a constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro.
And he's going to teach us the meaning of the word, and this will unlock the abilities.
Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new.
He's going to have us destroy some targets here. Now, in order to use the more powerful shout, you have to hold the shout button in. So, if you just tab it, it's going to use the weaker form of it. If you want to use the strongest form, you're going to have to hold it down. And there we go. 2 down, and we have to do this one more time. Waiting for them to allow me to do it.
You learn quickly. Once more.
And that takes care of that. Now we're about to head outside.
Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
And we're gonna head outside. And this is where we're gonna run the little whirlwind sprint, which will allow us to do a short burst in a certain direction, which is very useful for evading flames of dragons who try to spit flames at you to death, or their ice breath, depending on the type of dragon it is. It is almost a necessity. I prefer Mark of Death whenever we are fighting dragons, but I can use Whirlwind Sprint. Mark of Death is very nice because it lowers the armor class rating of a foe that you hit with your shout, which is nice because dragons are actually really tough.
You will now see how you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you Wold, which means whirlwind.
And of course, just look at the words on the ground and they'll eventually learn the new shout.
Before you can project it into a thing.
And there we go.
Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his range of wood.
And he teaches us the word so we can actually use it.
Now we will see how quickly you can master the new shout.
Go ahead and switch it up here.
The Wolfguard will demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori? X!
And pretty much all you have to do is sprint across before the gate closes. Nothing too complicated.
Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes.
And waiting for them to open the gate, and there we go. And that's taken care of, so let's go ahead and talk.
Your quick mastery of a new Thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself? No, indeed not. But beware that your skill does not outstrip your wisdom. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ustengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice. You will return.
And there we go. We earn an achievement, get 20 points.
No doubt, the appearance of a Dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear. Good. Then you will be ready for whatever lies ahead.
And just going over the other options, and I don't really like them, so let's go ahead and let's fast travel. We're going to go to... Where are we going to go here? Let's see. Let's go here. Oh yeah, let's go to Irvinston. Get our side quest reward. Get some money. Money's always nice. As soon as the screen loads here. Since we dropped those supplies. Alright, here we go. And let's find out where he's at by turning on the little quest marker. Ah, he's in the inn. Here we go. And let's go turn in our reward.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Ah, good to see you again. How'd that delivery go? Quite a climb, wasn't it? Anyway, much appreciated. Here, take this for your troubles.
And 500 gold.
Thanks.
Not bad. Not bad for a day's work. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to leave the inn here, and we're going to travel to Whiterun so we can use the, well, not quite Whiterun. We're going with the stables outside of Whiterun, but there's a carriage that we can use outside of Whiterun which will travel us to the capital for 50 gold. Any of the capitals, I should say. And we're going to head to Morphhole, I think it is. And from there, we're going to go from there to go outside the cave to where we're going to retrieve the Stormcaller. And from there, we'll do the quest.
I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go? climb and back, and we'll be off.
And you just gotta climb in the back here, and we'll load the area, and we'll head to Morthal. And then we're just not gonna really do much in the town. We're just using that as, I guess you could say, a pit stop to head to the cave, I guess you can call it, where we need to go, so we can retrieve the Horn of Stormcaller or something. I can never remember that name. And let's go ahead and, well, first I probably need to set it on the map so I kind of know where I'm going. Oh wait, yeah, I do have it on my map already, so we just gotta go there. So we just gotta go cross some water here. It's not too far away from here. And over some hills here. Maybe we'll fight a wolf or two. If we're lucky. And cross the swamps here, I guess you want to call that. Ooh, some death bells. Not bad. Ow! Ah, stupid mud crab. You're gonna burn for that one. Alright. And some alchemy materials. And here we are. So we're just gonna check the dead body down here. See if there's anything here. Some gold and some wine. Not bad. I don't need the armor or the sword. And, oh, a chest. Check out the chest here. Some golden lockpicks and a torch. Always useful. And anything in the sack. Some cabbage, we'll take that. Sakuma. Yeah, let's take the illegal narcotics. And some more materials in there. And some food in the sacks. And one more sack over here, but it's empty. Alright. With that, we're going to head in. And we're going to cut it here and call it an episode. Be sure to check the annotations at the end of the video, and we'll see you back next week.